We find ourselves in one of the business districts of New Jessica. Business as usual. Customers are coming in during their lunch break. A well-dressed girl wearing sunglasses sits in the center of the cafe. She blends in perfectly with the crowd of office workers. With a both confident and sneaky smile on her face, she touches her coffee cup with her lips, barely reducing it by a drop. "Are we in yet?" she whispers to herself, barely moving her lips. "We are connected through the cash desk software now, preparing to connect to the Central Authority server through the link to the tax office," says a voice coming from her smart glasses. Smart glasses. Smart glasses. She sits like a rock surrounded by chatting and laughing people. It's a busy place. For a moment there, it looks as if she really froze to a stone. "Hold on, there is another user at the server." "Run!" Okay, so I'm gonna slowly exit the cafe through the main entrance. She takes a deep breath, slowly stands up from her table, and heads to the exit. "What are you doing? Run away!" "Shut up." On her way out, she manages to smile at the waiter. He smiles back. She exits the cafe and slowly walks down the street. At first glance, it might appear as if she forgot to breathe, or maybe she's holding her breath. In the distance, we see men in dark uniforms enter the cafe, where she sat just a moment ago. She turns left at a corner. It seems as if she's walking faster. Then even faster. Then even faster. At the park. "You are safe now. Don't kill yourself." Meet Bunny. She's got purple hair. "Sorry, we have a lot of data though." "It better be worth it." Bunny just attempted to break into the servers of the Central Authority through hacking a POS, a cash desk software, which by default is permanently connected to the Central Authority's Tax Bureau as a way to prevent merchants from committing tax fraud. This is New Jessica.
A free trade zone created around the cultural city of Old Jessica and the Central Authority. It's a buffer zone built to elevate trade with the outside world, and at the same time preserves the culture of Jessica. This is the high-tech capital of a new generation. A generation sent to
reach out to the stars. Sipping on a coffee cup.
I've gone through the logs from earlier. They're very interesting. I just confirmed it. I wasn't alone on the Central Authority server. Correct. Is that how I've been found out? Was it an admin? Negative. The person who you stumbled upon the server was indeed the reason why you were found out, but in a different way than you think. Go on. The alarm was triggered because of the second person, but they followed your connection for some reason. There is no information on if and how the Central Authority proceeded with the other person. He or she disconnected before the tracking started. We are the only ones who have a record of the connection of the other person before they cleaned up and disconnected.
So we're the only ones with any forensic kind of evidence that that other hacker was even on our network, or even there. Another hacker, you say? Can this be a coincidence?
There is a chance of over 1,000,000 to 1 that you would stumble upon another hacker on the same system. Then an alarm would be triggered, and the Central Authority would go after you and not them at the exact same time. Someone wanted me to be caught? Or did someone just want to reach out? Did they want to make a point? What? Was this just a sick prank? There is no way of answering all this at the moment. If someone else is playing around on the servers of the Central Authority, is someone mad, or just too good? Do we have enough data to track down the connection? We have enough to get to the first proxy through which the other hacker connected, but a remote connection is not possible. This will take some time. Get prepared. We're going to find the next access point to the proxy through which the other hacker connected.
The city's just huge. What are you saying? You know it well. This is where you grew up. Oh, on the contrary, the suburbs where I grew up were of course different from the centre. For 18 years I dreamt of escaping the dull life I lived. Well, congratulations. Did you also dream of being homeless? Did you locate the source already?
I am narrowing it down. Please remain in the current perimeter I have marked on the map.
Sooner or later I'll smash into something just looking at the map in my glasses. Yep, gonna fall on my nose. As long as your glasses don't break, it doesn't matter, does it?
Bunny follows masked lead for hours. They search for proxies through which the connection was established, one by one. I got it. Elaborate! It is strange, though. I seem to lose the track in this location. How large is the area? 6 blocks.
That can be anything. A hacked POS, router, an apartment's AI. Give me a list of all the systems you can find in the perimeter. I will go through them manually.
Seriously? That's thousands of connected systems. Match all devices with their geolocation and get me the city's residential database. Please? Bunny goes through a huge list of all the devices connected to the network that Mask could find in the area where they lost track of the connection. 2,500? 2,502? Eh? I must be dehydrated. I cannot really see how that feels.
Are all apartments required to have a network connection? You already know the answer. They do, according to city regulations. Okay, so in this world, in New Jessica, everyone's got to have an internet connection, presumably so the government can spy on everyone and know, big brother bastards. Well, I've been matching the list of connected systems you gave me with addresses. I noticed something. Do all apartments have an entry in the city's database? Again, according to city regulations. Okay. Anyway, you either didn't give me the whole database or there is one address missing. How could you know that there is an address missing? I don't. I just went through 2,500 addresses, matching them to the connected systems you gave me, and I noticed an inconsistency. The database you gave me seemed to skip an entry, and I see one connected device, a residential terminal without any addresses assigned to it. An AI like me cannot make this kind of speculative deductions. Let's check out apartments 2500 and 2502 and see if we can find a connected device without an address near them. Soon they arrive at apartment number 2501. The door looks spacky. Voice for the door.
Hello there, travellers. This is house 2501. It's uncommon to meet someone out here in the emptiness.
Emptiness? House? You are an apartment on the 46th floor of a high-rise building in a busy part of New Jessica.
Your voice comes from the emptiness that surrounds me. How did you find your way in the dark?
It's already hacked badly. Yes. The AI is messed up. A mentally ill AI that should guard this place? Can you get us in? I already have. Open the door. How did you... This AI is easy to hack using a direct connection. Its intelligence is almost wiped out. That is the trade-off to hacking it. Okay, so by someone hacking the door, it's now got fuck all security. So now we're invisible to the outside.
Bonnie lays down on the couch in the middle of the room. She's exhausted from the search. Nice couch. You should not fall asleep here. Are you listening? Hey. You should not fall asleep here. Are you listening? Hey. She falls asleep.
When she wakes up, it's already evening and nothing's changed. She's lying on a couch in the middle of an apartment, which according to any record, doesn't exist. Although it might be a concern for someone to stay at a place they broke into, Bunny is calm. She realizes that this place is not on the radar of the city's officials, so she doesn't expect them here. Does this place even have an owner? According to the records, there is no one owning this apartment. I know. I mean, the person who went through the trouble to make this place invisible. We'll backtrack the connection to the apartment's AI first thing in the morning. Run the preparations. We'll be geo-tracking again. And for some reason, it appears here she is suicidal. And you kind of get a bit more of an insight from this scene about, into how the government snooping and stuff really affects people's kind of everyday lives and stuff like that. So I'll walk on the edge, a step here, a step there, and make a decision not to step into the abyss. If I step off the edge, will I drop like a rock, or will this world forgo its laws, or will I fly like a bird? Wishful thinking. Don't kill yourself then. The only thing that excites me while I balance is that I myself make the decision to stay alive each and every moment. No one can take this away from me, and no one can influence me at that very moment. So she's in control there, which suggests that most of the time she's not in control. So I guess like the government, the NSA type thing are. I go to the rooftop and walk on the edge to experience the freedom of choice. If I decide to make a step into thin air and end it all, then it was most certainly my and only my decision, however foolish it might have been. Again, control over her life and death and destiny and stuff.
Don't forget to pimp slap that like button and hit subscribe. Smell your fingers afterwards. See what happens.